Hi, everyone. I recently came across some interesting advice on the internet that I would like to share with you. Here's what the advice said in 3 sentences: Seek no revenge and carry no hatred in your heart. Anger and bitterness only destroy the one holding them. Protect your peace and let life handle the rest. This advice makes sense, but is so hard to follow because, after all, we are all human and we're not perfect. This is not an excuse, but the truth. I think most of us can easily take the high road in most situations, but sometimes we find ourselves dealing with people who are extremely difficult to deal with, especially the ones who are highly toxic. And I say this with great compassion for all of us because we are human and not perfect. So for today's discussion, we're going to briefly go over the 3 sentences and then talk about how we can protect our peace. Line 1: Seek no revenge and carry no hatred in your heart. Taking revenge into your own hands is very tempting when we are wrongly treated. Trying to even the score by going eye for an eye may seem like a fair and rewarding feeling, but as they say, two wrongs never make a right. And harboring ill will or hatred will negatively impact your peace of mind. When it comes to the law of attraction, it's important to maintain positivity because likes attract likes. Likewise, if you're consumed with negativity, then you'll attract negativity in your life. The dangers of staying in a prolonged negative state of mind is that it could lead to physical health issues and mental issues such as depression. While forgiveness may not happen right away, it's better to at least divert your attention away from a negative mindset and focus on positive things and people. By intentionally refocusing your mind on positive things, it will allow time for you to process the wrongful situation internally so you're not dwelling on negativity. Dwelling on negativity will prevent you from having a peace of mind. Therefore, choosing to stay positive and keeping your heart open will go a long way to keeping revenge and hatred from impacting your peace of mind. Line 2: Anger and bitterness only destroy the one holding them. Having emotional regulation is crucial to your mental health. It's important to be able to have control over your emotions to prevent potential harm and destruction to yourself and to others. Unfortunately, we live in an imperfect world alongside imperfect people. And yes, life and imperfect people will disappoint us and even betray you sometimes. That's life. You need to realize that when you cave into anger, you are in a sense forfeiting your personal power. To prevent that from happening during heated moments, it may be in your best interest to take time out, walk away temporarily, to regroup and work through your emotions. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and react impulsively without thinking things through. The best decisions are made with a clear mind when you are cooled off and calm enough to think rationally. Holding on to anger far too long without processing it could lead to hopelessness, depression, and social alienation. The good news is that it's never too late to turn your life around. There are trained psychologists and counseling available who can help you heal and learn emotional regulation. For those of you who are struggling with anger and holding on to grudges, it's time to reclaim your power, release the anger, and choose emotional regulation. Line 3: Protect your peace and let life handle the rest. This speaks to the value of investing in your own personal peace and happiness, as well as having faith that things will work out. It's having the wisdom that you can only control your own actions, and sometimes you must let go and realize each person is also responsible for his or her own choices in life. Especially for those of you who have been wronged, know that karma is real. Karma will balance out the injustices in life. For those of you who haven't seen one of my past videos called Revenge or Karma, I recommend you check it out. It will explain the process of karma, what it is, and exactly how it works. I will provide a link for that video at the end of this video. You can look for that video above when this video ends. Getting even is never the right answer to dealing with life's challenges. Instead, a better and more effective solution is choosing to protect your peace. Protecting your peace will help you maintain a peaceful and happy life. It will also keep you focused on the present. By being present, you will enjoy the moment versus being miserably stuck dwelling on the past or stressed and obsessed with the future. However, it's worth noting that being in the now just doesn't magically happen. It's a conscious decision and daily effort that requires you to protect your peace. So, the next logical question that some of you may be wondering about is, how do you protect your peace? Here are several ways to protect your peace. Set realistic goals and expectations in both your personal and career. Don't be too hard on yourself. Do the best you can and celebrate the little successes along the way. Know that there will be setbacks in life sometimes, and that's okay. Remember to not view your setbacks as failures, but rather valuable lessons to be learned along the way to enhance your personal growth. Establish a quiet personal time for yourself every day by limiting time spent on your phone, television, and social media. Carving out quiet time to unplug from the noise and distractions of the world is important. Invest in your mental well-being by talking to friends or loved ones, journaling, meditation, seeking professional counseling, etc. Surround yourself with positivity by spending time with people who are positive and who add value to your life. Avoid the negative and toxic people who bring out the worst in you. Practice daily self-care by taking care of your mind, body, and spirit. Do relaxing activities, walking, eating healthily, sleeping well, etc. Set healthy boundaries in your relationships. Honor your sovereignty by being true to yourself first. Know when to say no. Respect your own needs and not allow others to control you. Always pay attention to how you're feeling. Only allow those things and people into your life that brings you peace. Pay attention to your gut feelings. Be true to yourself and do what aligns with your life's purpose and core values. In summary, navigating an imperfect world is not easy. Life has its good and bad days. The key is to always protect your peace. Even though you cannot control the world around you, but the one thing you do have control over is how you respond to the world. Your journey will be filled with many moments in life. Remember to live in the present moment. When you choose to protect your peace, no matter what happens in life, you will discover that your bad days won't be so bad and your good days will be great. The choice is yours. May you choose wisely. Okay? So folks, I just want to say that protecting your peace is very important to your overall happiness in life. And I'll admit, we all are, we are all a work in progress. Okay. And it's not easy to protect your peace. There's going to be moments in life where we get blindsided and we just don't have the time to react and to be able to take time out to process our emotions. And that's understandable. So don't beat yourself up when that happens. I myself, we're all in the same boat. I myself, is constantly working on this, and sometimes I fail. I'll be honest. Sometimes I don't react positively, or I don't react in the right manner. But it's important that we learn to forgive ourselves and to just realize that we're human and just move forward. Do the best we can. And when you have wronged somebody, just make sure that you go and make amends and apologize when needed, and then you just move forward in life. And that's the best way to protect your peace. Is to have to be aware of the moments in your life and be able to I want to nourish and nurture your life so that you can have that kind of peace. Okay, so if you found this helpful, please click like and click share. If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you can be kept abreast on all my future videos. So I want to thank all of you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.